Maybe you're somebody who is still looking out there and searching for that ultimate protection. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a really cool, I think, new case for the Nintendo Switch 2. This is an all-around protective case, and maybe it's going to fit your style. I'm going to go over the ins and outs of what makes this case unique, just in case you're still searching for that ultimate protection for your Switch 2, and maybe you're going to give it the thumbs up like Donkey Kong here. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Nostalgic Nick-Nacks. My name is Ryan, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. I hope you're doing well and that things are going great for you. And today is such a cool day because I've got another Switch 2 protective case to talk about. I'm going to talk about that in just a little bit, tell you all about it and my experience with it. But I just want to say, maybe you are somebody, as I said in the intro, that is trying to find that Switch 2 case that is really going to be just terrific for you. I've reviewed a few other Switch 2 cases from different companies. They've sent these out to me for free, as well as the COOWPS case. This is not a sponsored video at all. I'm just giving you my honest opinions on it, and nobody has paid me for anything. But I've been sent this product for free, as well as the other cases, and each case is a little bit different. And just in case you haven't seen those videos, check them out up here. They are all at different price points. I have the JSaw case that I reviewed first last year. Really enjoy that case. A nice, comfortable, about $35 price point, and it has some excellent qualities. And then most recently this week, actually, I reviewed the Fast Snail case. This case had some flaws to it, but it was only about $21, and you really can't beat that if you're on a tight budget. But today's video is all about the COOWPS case. I'm going to show you everything about it, and I'm going to tell you why this one actually is going to be my new case. I love the JSaw case, but this one I'm telling you is a case that trumps them in so many different categories, from comfortability to portability to actually weighing a little less than the other ones, but having more stability and being made of a thicker, higher quality material. I'm also going to mention a Flaw that is currently in the Kickstarter. Yes, you heard that right. This is a Kickstarter product, and thank you COOWPS for sending this out to me to review. This is the $55 option of the COOWPS models. I think it's well worth it. It goes well under that D brand price, which I don't even know how much that is now. $85, $100. There is an issue in this model, but I'm going to discuss that in a little bit and how I actually reached out to COOWPS to ask about it. So stay tuned in a little bit, and we're going to talk all about that and how it's going to get fixed. Let's go ahead and jump into the Kickstarter page. I'm going to show you that and then get into the unboxing. Hey everybody, so here I am on my computer. I'm going to go through the Kickstarter campaign that COOWPS has here and just show you some of the different options if you're interested in backing this project. Like I said, this project is going to end on Wednesday of next week, the 21st, and they've got 40 backers right now. As you can see, we have 5 days to go and about $2,793 for the $10,000 goal. It's kind of cutting it close here, but here we have the project. Just going to scroll down here. They have a video for it, of course, you can watch if you're interested. And let's go down to kind of what I have. So the company's called Anapro, actually, and that's what they do. And we have a little animation here showing how everything goes together. So that's kind of neat. Magnetic ring design. And attach that magnet to it, get some extra power. Now you're playing with power, right? You can see here it's very dockable. And then we have some other YouTubers videos going on there. A little bit more about the non-slip surface. It's very grippy. I really like what they've done here. You can carry all those game cards there, all those Zeldas. There's lots of Zeldas. And portability says they have 3,000 plus gamers hand-shaped data feedback. So that's some quite extensive feedback there for hand shapes. And you can use the mouse mode as well. I'm sure that works very well. Here's everything included. And there's the little blueprints there for or drawing, sketches, all of that. Kind of show you the process. There's the box, just like I'm going to show you today. They have a little comparison chart, and again, it looks like they're comparing with Genki and JSaw and D brand. So see the price comparisons. The JSaw is actually a little bit more expensive, and of course you have the basic package, then you have the travel package unlimited, and then you have the family package limited. So you have that bag that comes with it. And I guess with this first package, $39.99, you're not getting the cover. I guess you're getting the cover with the travel package. There's the whole thing there, the Kickstarter campaign, if you're interested in backing that. So hopefully that gave you some insight into the website, the Kickstarter campaign, and how you can order it for yourself. Now I'm going to jump into the unboxing of this Switch 2 case. Okay everybody, so here is the COOWPS case. This is what you will receive with the option that I was telling you about. COOWPS P2, and here's the front. It says it is the case set, fully functional split protective case set for the Switch 2. There is the side, the other side, the bottom, and then you have a little information about what you're getting. You are getting the travel protection cover, which goes over the top, the console protective case, and a user manual. And you're also getting the 2 grip covers for the Joy-Cons, of course. And here are some quick notes about what you can expect. We have full protection. It's portable. There is a kickstand, which is something unique about this one that you don't see with the others. Dock compatible. It also has a magnetic ring, and then it has 12 game card slots, which they say is 2 more than the usual, which is 10. So let's go ahead and open it, and I have to say, quite a nice unboxing experience. They have the whole Apple thing going on where the box slowly opens, and there's the inside. Of course, very nice thick box, a lot of protection when it's shipping. Here is the inner paper. Take that off. And what you're greeted with is a nice cloth that says COOWPS. And then you have your warranty card and instructions, which are very simple and easy to understand. So there's your instructions for your case. You also have the extended warranty. And what they're including is a 12 months warranty. You have your code here. Scan the code, and then you have exclusive access to newly launched products for free product upgrades, and their email. What I really appreciate about what they've done here is to make everything very streamlined with what you get in the box. And it's so easy to just thumb through this little instruction manual. You don't have to look at an e-manual or anything like that. You just go in here. Everything you're going to need to know there to make sure you're not damaging your Switch 2, which you paid good money for, right? We have a nice top of the case, and you've probably seen something like this before, but we have the little thing here that says open, so that tells you how to pull it off of your system. But there's a nice styrofoam cover here. I love how they included that, and there's also one for the other pieces. So nice protection. And I have to say that this cover is very strong. There's no flex whatsoever to it. Really trying here, and it is not flexing one bit. So very cool cover over the top when you're traveling. And then here is the main thing, of course, that everybody's looking for, and they have it in a nice little package here. Flip it over and you can see what this case looks like before you even have it on your system. So there it is. We had the Joycon grips, which I love this design, and I'm going to show you some of the other case Joycon grips just to give you an idea of how different they are. They also have the kickstand. I'll go over that in a little bit, but it's very substantial. The other Joycon here, and of course they have some nice styrofoam to protect everything. So that is everything that's included in the box. So I'm going to get the box out of the way, and then we're going to test it on the Switch 2. Let's take a look at these Joycon grips real quick. So here they are. There's the side of them. There's the back and the other side, and then the inner part, which is actually a nice smooth surface. This is not hugely flexible. It has a little flex to it, but just the appropriate amount, and it's not too thin that you think it's going to break. So I'm actually planning on doing a video comparing all these Joy-Cons for all the Switch protective cases that I have received. But just to show you a quick difference, so we have the one from COOWPS that I'm talking about today, and then we have the cheaper one, the Fast Snail. You can see there's really not too much of a grip there, but nice texture. And then we have the J-Saw, which is a nice hard texture, but up here it's a little thin compared with the COOWPS. You quite see it on the camera, but the material is a little bit different there. It's like an extra coating on this one. Alright, so here's the back, and what's unique about this is the magnetic charging capabilities. I haven't tested that out myself, but I've seen other videos. People are talking about it, and they say it works very well. It's basically just a magnetic ring here, and you're able to put a magnetic power bank and have it magnetized to the back of your Switch too. There is a wonderful texture up here, which is actually a little satisfying to check out. This is nice feeling, very firm, and check out this kickstand here. That is so firm. That is not cheap or flimsy at all. And I love that your kickstand is actually protected, your Switch 2 kickstand. And I didn't think that that really mattered at all before I received this one, but having this kickstand here and these nice hinges that it has on it really makes me think this is the way to go in protecting your Switch 2 all around. Let's go ahead and put everything on the Switch 2. I love the way the Switch 2 feels, and it's so sleek without a case on it, but you gotta protect this thing because your Switch is quite the investment. So, oh, it's so beautiful. I love the way that looks. Such a nice premium device. So they say to actually put on the bottom part first. So I'm going to grab the Switch, and I guess I'll take that kickstand in, and we're going to put on the bottom portion, clearly laid out exactly where everything goes. So put that there, and then just kind of slide this over the top, and it clicks in place in such a satisfying way. So there it is. I don't have to do any minor adjustments here. It is in place, and I can use this kickstand now. Isn't that cool? So there is that, easy enough. Now the next thing, of course, is these Joy-Cons. These pesky Joy-Con cases can sometimes be very frustrating and can actually lead to you damaging them. So let's go ahead and take them off of the Switch. And we have the left Joy-Con. And cool thing I saw before in putting these in here, when they had this little thing going on, is to take your Joy-Con. So you have your grip here. If I can get it. So you have your grip here. take your Joy-Con, just kind of push it in where it slowly glides to where it needs to go. So you got your top part here, this top part, you kind of just slowly meander it in there. See how it kind of finds its way? And then you're going to take the bottom and push it off to the side, kind of slowly get it in there, get the top part, and you're going to hear this part click into place. And pull it over a little bit if you need to. And there's, so another piece here. This piece has to go over this piece, so you kind of just push it in. And you'll see that it's on. It's very snug fit. Alright, and then let's work on the right Joy-Con. So same thing here. I'm going to just go over and slowly get it in there, not putting any pressure on anything. Take the bottom, and then I'm going to push it in. Don't be afraid of pushing in there. And then you see where this is flush. I'm going to keep pushing in till it clicks. And there it is. And I'm going to show you how to take these off as well, because there is a method to that. So there it is. And there is such a nice grip on these things. I love this format compared with this one. Now this one has a nice little groove there, but this is so much more pronounced. This is sort of like that D brand look you're going for. And you really are able to just rest your hands on the back of that. And I really like that. I really do like that. Okay, so here is my left Joy-Con. I'm going to put it on the system. Kind of see how everything went into place there. And then let's put it on the right side. Very good. And then you're going to put on, of course, this section. So we are going to take this and slide it over the top. You see how it fits over Joy-Cons, over the Joy-Cons, and then you're going to slide where it says here, slide it on, slide this portion and this portion, and there you go, fully sealed up. There is really nothing exposed here. This is recessed, this is recessed, nothing is really open down here. I mean, this thing is sealed. Okay, so now onto the flaw of this system and how they're going to address this. So let's check out how these games fit in here real quick. So I do have one game in the system, so I'm going to go with that. But you can see this whole game card case area is fully accessible. So I'm going to take DK Bonanza out, and I'm going to show you how it's going to fit in here. So you just put it in there, and it fits in there, no problem. It's in there, can't fall out, no falling out at all. It's usually the way these things work, but this is a nice cushion here. Kind of see how that's working. But all you do is take it out, put your thumb there or your first finger, and pull it right out. So very snug fit, not really worried about how those games are going to fall out. Just want to show everybody how to take these Joy-Cons off, these Joy-Con grips off. So they say in the instructions, all you have to do is pull this part up a little bit and it detaches, and then you just kind of pull it out. There you go. It comes right out, and there it is, and I can put it right back in there. So there it is going in, and I push the bottom, and just like that, push that piece down, push this in till it clicks in place. So there you go. I'm going to put these little pieces here just to show you what's going on here, and you might be able to guess what this is. So if I hold this and I let go, the switch falls off the Joy-Con. Do that again, it falls off. If I just hold it with one hand, let's try this side, I hold it, shake it a little bit, there it is, it fell off my switch, has fallen off, and there's nothing I can do about it. Let's try it on this side. falling off again. So when I figured this out, I was very frustrated, and let's talk about that. So like I said, every time you're holding it with one hand, it falls off. I actually reached out to the company and I said, hey, this is a problem I'm experiencing with this case, and I don't really like it because of that issue, because of that deadly flaw. And so customer service reached back out to me and actually had quite the encouraging message. So he said that they actually know about this issue and they are working on a fix for the final product. So that is very encouraging news. Now, when they come out with that final product and they still have an issue, then that is a bigger problem, of course. It's going to cost them a lot of money. But I'm confident that this company, COOWPS, is going to follow through what they've said. So if everything in this video you have really enjoyed about this case, and that's the only thing stopping you is that Joy-Con's falling off, the whole switch is falling, then rest assured that they are working on a fix for the problem. I was very happy to get that news and to be able to tell all of you about it. So if you really liked what you've seen in this video and you want to support them on their Kickstarter page, check out the link below. It's got all the information you're going to need. Great case. I loved reviewing this, and let me know down below in the comments what you thought about this and if you're interested in maybe backing them. Thank you all so much for watching this video today, and please check out my upcoming review of all three of these cases, comparing them, and maybe you're just interested in seeing it for the fun of it. I loved looking at all these cases, and it's kind of a new thing for me as I'm doing my YouTube channel here and companies are reaching out to me and actually sending me products for free. It's pretty cool. It's never happened before. Also, let me know down below if there's anything I can improve on with showing these review videos. I just do some things that come naturally, so if there's anything that you'd like to see that I did not cover and in the future you'd like to see that incorporated, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I pray that you have a fantastic day, and until next time, go get your Switch 2 protected and have some happy gaming.